Hello and welcome to ActonTV sports coverage of Colonial football here. Tim Leo with Mark Shire at St. John's Prep. And wow, what a facility here, Mark.
I'll tell you, this is so comfortable. We were expecting 60-mile-an-hour winds and rains and all that, and we're inside, and we should be outside because it's a gorgeous night outside.
You know, there's a track behind us, there's swimming pool, there's weights. There's more facilities here than Boston College, I think. And what a game tonight. We're in round 2 of the playoffs.
Pretty exciting.
Boy, the last time we were here at St. John's Prep was about 3 years ago. Wes Rocket was Rocket. You know, he was all over the field like a rocket, and he's now a senior at St. John's Prep, so he'll be one of the stars we'll be talking about tonight. But round 2 of the playoffs, and boy, this is just great to be that much closer to a Super Bowl in Massachusetts Division I. So with that, we'll be right back with our pregame analysis after this word from our sponsor.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Shire, Caton & Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
We gotta get that quarterback. We gotta get pressure all night. Set.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tim Lino with Mark Shire here, and it's playoff time. And last week we were tested big time with Methuen. They played a great game against us.
I sure did.
The coach was, Coach Bass was really proud of the way our kids played that second half and took that game in hand with a great victory.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I was almost late tonight. I just got here, so you have to forgive me. I went on Waze and I got on 95, and then it started redirecting me, and I went through all these little neighborhoods, and finally I wound up at Everett High School. And I said to myself, oh my God, is this an omen? If we win tonight, next week, most likely, we're going to be playing Everett High School, and we've been wanting to do that since we were little kids.
That's for sure.
But I'll tell you, it's going to be a big test tonight. St. John's is the real deal. They've got some excellent athletes. They're 7-1. Their only loss this year is to Everett, and that was a very competitive game. That was a 26-14 game. St. John's has really kind of destroyed their competition. Last week, their 2 big stars, Preem, who's out tonight, their little running back, who's just an incredible scat back and cornerback, was out, and Wes Rocket, their electrifying receiver, was out. And so what did they do? They turned to Max Friedman, number 13, Max Friedman, who had caught 1 touchdown pass all year. He caught 4 TD passes in the first half. It was 34-0 at the half, and then they put in all their subs, and they wound up beating Haverhill 41-0. So we've got, we've got a big test. But I'll tell you, We were here 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, 2016. Victor Otero was a sophomore. Finn Murray was a sophomore. Jonas Wickman was a sophomore. The Flem Dog was a sophomore. And Stan Bernard, I think, was catching balls in Florida back a couple of years ago. So this is the time to do it. Everything's got to go right. In addition to West Rocket, Preem is out. So they're going to turn to their really good sub-running back, Tully, number 24, who is not as explosive as Preem, but still is a pretty good running back. And Matt Crowley is their quarterback. He's a second-year starter, threw for over 1,000 yards last year, has 13 touchdowns this year, and we've seen him throw. He can throw a nice ball, Tim.
He's got a great arm, and I think, I'm going to say the key to tonight's game is really, can we keep Finn Murray, upright? I think it's defensive line.
That's
when
the
you
key.
deal with this kind of athletic, size and strength superiority with a team like St. John's Prep, is can we hold them off? It's going to involve a lot of screen passes and so on. But you give Finn Murray a lot of time. I think that's one key. The other key is that I think Finn Murray can run the ball against them because they're going to try to pressure him a lot tonight. So look for Finn to scramble and gain quite a few yards, with broken down plays. And if we keep him upright, I think we have a chance.
Yeah, we really need to do that. And they've got two behemoths. They've got James Taylor, and believe me, I'm sure more than one person has called him Sweet Baby James, and Cooper Smith. Between the two of them, they go 650 pounds. And when you got a front seven that comes at you, that's 2 tons of football players coming at you, and that's a lot to defend for Finn Murray. But like you said, I think in the trenches, if we can give Finn some time, and with Preem out, I think that really opens the door for the passing game with Stan Bernard and Victor Otero. And unfortunately, Jake Durkin is out tonight. I spoke to Mr. C. The good news is that Kyle Terranova is back playing center, so that's going to move Andrew Fleming. And everything's got to go right. We've got to be good. We've got to be lucky, but we can win this game.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think AB is really afraid of anybody. They certainly played like that this year, and they've executed like that this year. So what do you say, Mark?
All right, let's play some football.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Welcome back to ActonTV Sports presentation of Colonials football. Today's game has been brought to you by Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Medical Aesthetics. TC Landos. Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC. Acton Pharmacy. National Aviation Academy.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Little, Mark Shire at St. John's Prep. The Eagles won the toss and elected to defer, kicking off to the Colonials. And what a beautiful facility. A $26 million facility here, and it feels like a $100 million facility.
It really does. We talked to one of the St. John's guys. He said tuition here is $22,000, but he said that everybody from Acton Boxmore is on a full scholarship. Here we go.
All right, Sean Majeski about to kick off, and little knuckleball, and takes it out. Noah Sweeney up to about the 6-yard line.
And
Just,
that's
he
a
did
tough
touch the
way
ball.
to start.
Yeah.
Tough way to start. Deep in your territory.
See how we adjusted the lighting on this field. From this vantage point, all the lights on this field are at the corners. And here's a replay. You'll see it went right through Noah's hands, drifted into the end zone, had to pick it up and get it out of there.
Okay, ball's on the 8-yard line as AB offense takes over.
Good spot. I thought it was closer to the 6, but we'll take it. All right, empty set for the Colonials. Eagles rushing 4. And Finn Murray overthrows Victor Otero. It was wide open in the flat.
Yeah, it could just be a little case of early evening nerves there with Finn. Finn was here 2 years ago. It was 32-7. He threw a 28-yard touchdown pass to Connor Cates for the only AB touchdown. He's been here before. Got that big number, 64, James Taylor, right in the middle, right over center.
This time the Eagles are playing up tight. Less room on this particular play. A little bit of room. He takes it. He's going to run with the ball. And he's going to get close to a first down gain there. Let's see where they mark the ball. He stretched his arms out like a goal line run at the end there. You'll see that.
I'll tell you, I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight.
Quarterback Finn Murray on the carry.
And take a look at that. And he was reaching. He was stretching for that first yard marker, and he's about 1.5 yards short.
It's going to be a tough 1.5 yards as well, we run the ball up the middle, and
well, I think we're going to be just short.
Yeah, I agree.
Gonna have to turn the ball over early in the game here.
Although the refs,
not a good spot either.
No.
Not a good spot.
No gain on the rush.
And look at that number 64. He's in on everything. He takes up about half. He takes up about half the field. He's only 6 feet tall, but he's about 340 pounds. Flag.
Flag on the field.
Might have illegal procedure here.
Yep, coming.
Okay.
It'll be a false start penalty against the Colonials. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
All right, now Finn's in his end zone, kicking from the end zone now.
I think West Rocket went off the field just before the play started, and end-over-end kick to about the 30. And what speed on the edges here. Vic Otero. And wow, just absolutely Matt DeShemin just sliced the field gun. Is coming back.
And we're looking for flags.
There is one right there.
There's a flag right there.
There's a flag on the 36.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll tell you. Just not a good start, Tim. Not a good start, but we got a break with a flag, and they're going to take it over outside the 40-yard line. But look at that. Look at the way he just turned the corner. We can see the replay on that. We thought we had 3 AB defenders right after him. The ball takes a big bounce. And look at this. Look. He just outran him.
Yeah, 3 Eagles clustered together, and that's a curtain right there. All right. West Rocket to the near side. Up the middle they go, and great blocking by the offensive line. They go 13 yards up the middle.
And that is Tully. That's number 24 we talked about at the beginning. He is not as quick as Preen, but he is a good runner, solid runner, up north and south runner.
And this time, about a 5-yard gain, but taken down. You can see AB stunting up the middle, little twist.
Right down to number 54, Andrew Fleming. Will be second down and 6.
Back to pass. And wow, just an easy touchdown. Goes
Max Friedman. Max Friedman just picking up where he left off last week. Had 4 touchdown receptions in the first half. And look at this. He had 5 yards. It's just pitch and catch. And he picked it up with his fingertips. And just like that, St. John's is on the board.
That pass was just perfectly thrown.
And take a look at this.
Got a little swinging gate there.
Oh, no. 6-0.
All right.
Let's hope that's big. Let's hope that's a big point in this game, Tim.
Wow.
All right, it's time to reset.
Well, the fans all know that St. John's Prep Soccer did win their playoff game today at Chelmsford and covered the Jets 3-2 against SJP Soccer.
Wow, you just see the speed. Here's the replay of the...
Look at this. A nice throw, a fingertip catch.
Wow.
And right in stride. And that's what Friedman said last week after he caught those 4 touchdown passes. He said, Matt threw to me in stride on all 4 passes. And he had the game of his career last week.
All right, so the jitters are out. Let's play some football. Go back to where we started here because you see the physical domination and the speed, but it's still not a characteristic start for the Colonials.
Stanley Bernard back deep from the seat for Acton Bosco.
All right, short kick. And Ethan Logue takes it at the 29 and goes out of bounds at about 32.
Okay, a little decent field position now. Better starting position for AB, and maybe we got all the jitters out, and now we can start just playing AB football. But I am looking for Finn to really break the pocket a lot against this defense because these guys are not that mobile. You look at 64, you look at 73, that's Kevin Dewing, their co-captain, Cooper Smith. Big guys, but not that quick.
All right, Russian 4 are the Eagles here. Little read option this time. Finn Murray all the way on a run. And they've pushed their way up for about 2.
Quarterback Finn Murray on the carry. Brought down to number 35, Colin Tagney.
Okay, captain, number 35 brings him down.
2 yards on the play will be a second down and 8.
A good block at the point of attack from Barrowett. Barrowett took, I think, 33 and really... All right, 2-yard gain. And this time a good pass and catch to Victor Otero, and he gets another 3.
But, you know, the other thing is that was a perfect pass to Vic. Vic got it in stride and got going, got a good block, and yet the pursuit of this defense held him to about a 5-yard gain. And usually That goes for about 15, 20 yards.
Yeah, it's all different set of characters out in that field.
All right, big third down play.
All right, Finn back to pass, a little hitch play. With Jonas
There we
Hickman
go.
for a first down.
All right, we got that one out of the way. Get that first down out of the way. Good look, good pass, good reception. Jonas skied for it.
See pressure off the edge. They look like, no, they... Stan Bernard. He's got it! There's no flag in the play, and he's going to get this!
Yes, sir! That was mano a mano. They were fighting for the ball. I was a little bit concerned about a possible offensive interference, but the ref kept that yellow flag in his pocket. And look at this. Well, that could have been defensive interference. Stan Bernard, he was in Florida 2 years ago. He's in Danvers tonight, and an extra point can give us a 7-6 lead. Just like that, Tim.
And the kick is up, and it is no good. Well, you can't tell with this angle. I'm glad I held up. So it's all tied up with 6:40 to go in the first half, and you know, I really think that what's happening here in the early stage of this game, from a defensive point of view. Here's the replay again. Let's take a look at that. Great throw and catch.
And he just put it up for grabs. It was just a matter of Stan just fighting off the defender and going in.
A lot of concentration.
Yeah. And a little bit of contact there. Either way.
But St. John's Prep, I was going to say, St. John's Prep is playing us straight up on a standard defensive alignment and leaving us loose in the slot and so on. And I think here's another, just one more time here. You see Stan Bernard with his focus on the ball. He's shown that all season and stays upright.
Wow,
Keeps his
what
balance.
a catch.
That's
what a
terrific.
play.
All right. Isn't it great to see AB kicking off? Here we go. All right. Kick to about the 20. And there you go. Great special teams play.
That's
AB.
There's Stan Bernard who made the tackle.
Stan Bernard made the tackle, and I want to tell you, the guy who was defending him was the guy who returned the punt for a touchdown. So, got great speed, but look at this kick coverage right here. There's Stan, and I'll tell you.
And you know what you like about that, Mark?
Alex Barrowett. What was that? Pablo Barrios. Pablo and Stan.
But I think that one takeaway from that is you see how right at the point of attack you only saw 2 Colonials on camera. We have to stay in our lanes the whole game in every respect. We get clustered like that last play, and that's a long night.
Absolutely.
All right, in the pistol, they motion out of it, go to Eagles, and it's play action up the middle.
Oh,
and a nice shoestring tackle as the Eagles really
nice
trying to get
play.
their speed
Very
outside
nice.
the tackle.
Take a look
here.
at this. Take a look at this. Sullivan almost had him, and Barrowett just seals the deal. Very short gain. Actually, a loss on the play.
Nate Sullivan as an outside linebacker here. On the short side of field. Little rollout play to Crowley. Gets some room and gets knocked out of bounds right at the Eagles bench there.
And it's a first down, and you can see how quick Crowley is when he committed to run. Take a look.
Ball is the 35-yard line. Open up for St. John's Prep. First down.
All right, up the middle, and this time, good second effort.
Yeah, you got to really tackle these kids. You got to really.
We have a Colonial down. Here's a replay of this run. Well, there's a war going on in the trenches.
I'll tell you. And Barrowett and Cronowet. Let's see what's happening here. Mr. C coming out.
Matt German getting up slow.
Okay, he's walking off. Hopefully he'll be back soon. It's always good. Now he's beginning to run.
We love them. Please bring us some.
I didn't get any Halloween candy.
Second down and 6 for St. John's Prep from their own 39-yard line.
All right, Matt's off the field. It'll be 2nd and 6 on the 39 for the Eagles. West Rocket split out wide. Single back here.
That's single coverage on Rocket.
Look at those guards pulling out and no.
Okay,
Priscillo.
number 24 all over the field.
Here's the replay. Watch the freight train. If you can see the pulling.
Oh,
pulling
look at that!
guards.
Look at that!
1, 2,
I'll
3.
tell you.
Boom!
Look at that! Look at that convoy, but Priscilla got right behind it.
And a first down throw and catch to West Rocket. Perfect name for a football player.
Yeah. His older brother was also a very good receiver for St. John, Hayden Rocket.
All right, at midfield. Play action. Crowley with nice running catch to Rocket. And about an 8-yard gain.
West Rocket on the reception. Tackle made by
Crowley's.
24.
Looked like Finn Murray was maybe trying to wrestle the ball out of Rocket's hand there at the end of that play. Here we go, 2nd down.
Crowley looking left all the way. He's got Rocket wide open. And he's out of bounds at about the 20.
Boy, they can just march up and down
See how
the
this
field.
play? I
Look
would
at
guess
this.
Rocket lined up to his right and did
And
a
just
crossing.
went right around the right
So he probably,
right over the field.
I'm going to guess we caught the Colonials in the zone, and that crossing route just sprung them loose there. That's the old.
We got 4:32. We got a timeout here. Let's take a look at our passing leaders, if we can. Our Division I passing leaders. Very interesting. Right at the top, tied with the Everett quarterback and the Framingham quarterback is Finn Murray, and right behind him is Matt Crowley at St. John's Prep. These are the top quarterbacks in Division I. Finn Murray with 18 touchdowns, and I don't recall ever having a quarterback throw 18 touchdowns in the season.
No.
Now he's got 19. I have to believe that's a record for AB.
I agree. I don't think we just played an offense. You can put a quarterback and a receiver in position to do that, or a set of receivers. All right, the Eagles, 1st and 10 on the Colonial 20. 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Up the middle, good blocking at the point of attack.
Okay, that's
Trent
Tully again.
Tully, yeah.
Yep.
Brought down by numerous Acton Boxborough defenders.
Yeah, numerous Acton Boxborough defenders. That's the way to describe it. Cronowet first, then Puccillo, and then all the rest of them.
2nd and 5. Tully again up the middle. And a good stop.
That's really good. Just bringing him back, just stopping his forward progress. Take a look at this. Just bringing him right back. That's Hollis Durstein, just bringing him back.
Boy, there's a war going on at that line of scrimmage. This is fun to watch. All right, 3rd down, 2 to go. Rocket in motion there. And the read option to Tully over the middle as he picks his way. 2nd and 3rd effort.
Oh,
I would
that's
say
good.
that's a first down.
That is play to the whistle. Matt Cox. It's a first down for St. John's. They had a good hold there. Look at that. But then look at the pursuit and just playing all the way to the whistle.
St. John's at the 8-yard line.
And Eagle line up on the wrong side of the field there to give it to Tully again.
Good
And
stop, good stop.
good step, side pressure by Nate Sullivan comes across along with Priscillo.
Yeah,
See Priscillo scrape across.
really good angle of attack there.
Trips left. They like to throw that corner pass. Crowley is running. And that's complete to the corner. They ran that route. You saw in video all the time. It's a great throw and catch.
Okay, taking a look. There he goes, throwing on the run, right between two AB defenders. A perfect pass. And St. John is on the board again.
And they score on the two-point conversion. 14-6. The Eagles go up with 2:24 to go in the first quarter.
A lot of scoring in this first quarter. Well, you can see what kind of weapons they have. They can basically choose whatever they want to do. And we talked at the beginning about having to be good, but also having to be lucky too. And that means maybe getting one or two turnovers.
Wow, very close to knocking that ball away. Just a great thread-the-needle pass by Crowley. Well, we made them work for it that time, you know, as they marched down the field. But, yeah, it's just a very, very balanced team run and pass. And that front line, the sustain on their blocks, you can see it as they're marching down the field. Just incredible. All right, little squibbler up the middle. Victor Otero gets it. Cuts up the middle. Oh, he just slips down. He was licking his chops for about a 20-yard run up the seam
he
there.
really had a head of steam going and just slipped. Take a look at this. Once again, timing is off, and that can help the returning team. And Vic had a little opening there. And all right, here we go. Ball on the 22. Let's see if we can answer once again here.
German 53 is out there. 53 is out there.
Right, Finn Murray with a run off tackle for a couple.
Quarterback Finn Murray at the carry. Tackle made by number 55, Paul Taylor.
Tim, I think he may be better off just moving back and looking around and then picking his spots rather than trying to go right up the middle against these big guys here.
Yeah,
Got 64 right in the middle there.
Yeah, effectively a wildcat, if you will.
And he's kind of running right into them, right into the strength of the defense.
2nd and 8.
That looked like a offside there.
Oh, almost intercepted, in and out of the hands of an Eagle defender. Just can't quite see the number there. It's number 9.
Yeah, that's a quarterback. That is your good. That is your backup quarterback. Oh, that's
3rd down and 8.
no, it's number 8. I'm sorry.
Is it?
Yeah. A little hard to read the numbers.
No, it's number 9. That's Will Potvin. All right, Finn Murray looking for again the same route, and it's intercepted by the Eagles. Matt Duchemin.
Okay. It's 1-1 so far on the long bomb. This time he's got great coverage, protects himself, and just defends very well and picks off the pass, and St. John is on their 47-yard line.
This time a toss on the outside, and there's nothing there.
Well
AB
done.
has played that play well all season long.
Well done. Tyler Amaral on the stop. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful stop. Cronowitz.
Pat Cronowitz.
The public address announcer is having a little difficulty tonight, but.
All right, 2nd down and 11. Crowley looking deep. And it's intercepted.
That goes the other way, yes.
Yes, intercepted
They're calling
Noah
it a
Sweeney.
catch. I was concerned that Sweeney might have trapped the ball. Now take a look at this. Look how close it came to a trap. And there's a ball.
Noah Sweeney, he got
that ball almost came down on the field there. But
that's legit. He coddled it with his forearms there.
Right,
that's legit.
Right.
I'll take that. That would withstand a Bill Belichick review. That's an interception.
41 seconds to go, and we're on offense once again. 14-6.
This time, Eagles showing big-time blitz. The linebackers up to seam, and they go for a little rush. Great play against it, and Bernard cuts away for about 5.
Good play. Good play. Well designed. And we've got a St. John defender hurt on the play, and he is limping off.
Where did they spot the ball there? Yeah. Only about 3 yards. I thought it was a 5-yard
That's number 33. That's James Hanley. Yeah, I thought that play would have gone for more. When you run a play perfectly and you only gain 3 yards, it's a problem.
All right, Barrowit with a big-time first down run.
All right, that's a first down. And that's the end of the first quarter, and that's a good way to end the quarter, Tim. I'll tell you.
I love that.
Look at that run. Well, the good news is that it's not 21-0. We'll start right there, because that's what St. John's had done to so many other opponents. And you look at these playoffs, and you look at the teams that are still alive, and out of the 7 teams that we played, there are 4 teams that are still alive in the playoffs. Lincoln Sudbury, Reading, Dracut, Barnstable. They're all playing tonight, and they've all been beaten by AB.
Yeah, no, it's impressive. And I'll tell you what I've seen in this first quarter, unlike 2 years ago. You know, we can stay on the field with these guys at St. John's Prep, which is remarkable. That's just how strong this AB team is. I mean, clearly up front, you know, the size and strength is, you know, way to St. John's Prep's side, but we're spreading the field and doing what we can to move the ball around like we should. So that's just clever offensive strategy and defensive strategy along those lines. But it's not like they're lightning and, you know, we're a dump truck or something like that. You know, it's just not really. I think we.
No, the speed differential is not what it was 2 years ago. That's for sure.
What you have to be careful of is, you know, will we get worn down as the game progresses? Those kinds of things. But here we are, 1st and 10. Nice gap run, and there goes Pat Cronowitz, and he's gonna hunt for the end zone, and he got it! Touchdown!
Whoa!
Wow. What a great
longest run of the year.
No flags on the field. There's a player down.
Whoa, man, this is a game. Look at this. heading north-south, finding a hole, and there was nothing there. And he just managed to outrun their speedy returner. And Pat Kronowitz showing great speed on that play. Wow, 2 long strikes.
14-12. When we run that play again, let's go to a break with a player down. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tim Little, Mark Shire here. It's second quarter, 10:50 to go, and AB, Pat Kronowitz, just exploded up the middle for a touchdown run, and James Taylor hobbling off the field as he was hurt on that play. And let's hope it's just an ankle sprain there.
He's favoring his right leg.
Yeah, James Taylor, their man in the middle. Like we said at the beginning, you got to be good and you got to be lucky. And that's a 54-yard run. That's Pat's longest run of the year. And look at this.
Look at the blocks at the point of attack as Pat Kronowitz explodes up the middle. Just untouched in that play.
Untouched by human hands.
The Colonials convert the extra point, so it's 14-13. And if you run that replay one more time, I'd just like to show the incredible offensive line blocking. Watch as you see Pat, he turns up to the seam. This is really a power play here, and
you can see where 64 went down, where James Taylor went down and hurt his knee.
And Pat Kronowitz looked like he's been here before, hasn't he? I mean, he just right up the seam. No, no loss for stride.
No wasted motion either. Just north-south.
All right. 1 point game. All right, little bloop kick to the 30. And wow, broken tackles here. Finally wrestle the Eagle returner down at the 44.
Yeah, Pablo Barrios had him about the 37-yard line and just couldn't wrap him up.
See,
there he is, and just couldn't get him.
Got to be careful with St. John's special teams. It looks very dangerous. Well-coached unit. There's a timeout. There's a player, I believe, down. The Colonial on a knee here.
Mr. C is busy tonight. Nate Sullivan has been seeing more and more time over the last 2 or 3 games.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Nate Sullivan making his way to the sidelines here. Let's hope he's walking off a cramp here. Mr. C already performing his magic, casting all sorts of positive health spells.
Yeah, no, he's giving him a lot of just positive, just good stuff. Stuart Smiley stuff.
All right, the Eagles 1st and 10. West Rockets split out against Victor Otero on the far side of the field. Single back. And up the middle they go, and a good cut and run. Got some daylight. Noah Sweeney strings him down after about a 40-yard romp.
I'll tell you, this game has had more big plays in just a quarter in Tully. And they're looking to speed it up here.
Up the middle, Tully.
All right.
This time taken at the point of attack. For maybe a 2-yard loss.
Boy, you look at that play by Tully. All right, here we go.
Starts with penetration.
That's Matt German back in the game after hobbling out there for a minute. Very, very physical game, like you said. Very physical.
All right, 2nd and 11. Offset eye. Crowley back to pass, looking. He's got an end zone throw, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Whoa, and that is Rocket. And I thought that was really good defense on the part of Vic Otero. I thought he had great defensive position. And look at this. Vic is just looking back, but that ball was just thrown absolutely perfectly. The only guy who could get it is Rocket, and that was just a perfect pass. It was very well defended.
He really couldn't put that ball in.
No, I couldn't put that ball anywhere better.
All right, this time the Eagles elect to attempt a extra point kick, and it is up and it is good. So with 9:42 to go in the first half, it's the St. John's Prep Eagles 21 and the Colonials 13.
Well, I'll tell you, that could be a game score, 21-13. Look at this. Look at this defense by Vic. Look at that. He's right up there, but that ball is just like a back shoulder throw from like 30 yards.
I saw the tape on Haverhill, and it must have
feet of him to get it.
It's just amazing. I want to thank the St. John's Prep team and crew and everybody here. They've just given us a phenomenal press box to present this game today, and I got escorted up here by a very nice person at St. John's Prep, and it's really first-rate treatment. So thank you to the St. John's Prep team.
Yeah, really first-class program all the way.
Scoop kick again, and Ethan Loeb plays it perfect and gets up to the 42.
Really good run back by Ethan. Always just does the right thing. Just Ethan Loeb is always dependable, does the right thing, and he picked up about 6-7 yards.
It's a lot of respect the Eagles have shown the Colonials return here, kickoff return.
All right, still looking for Finn Murray to make some positive yardage on the ground here. I think that may be open for him if he just looks for his spots.
Wow. It's a forward pass, incomplete.
It was a good thought. It was set up well for the block. And if Stan had caught that, look at this. The block is set up very well. 2nd and 10.
He had 55 going in hard. The linebacker for the Eagles. All right, this time Eagles showing blitz. Coming in hard. Finn Murray. And just running for his life.
And then you've got another St. John player just limping around. You've got James Taylor is back in the game. He wasn't out very long. They got a lot of big guys that can chase.
It's just a numbers game here. The Eagles just rushing 6 against 5, and
I think we've got a penalty here. No penalty.
All right, 3rd and 10. Change up on a defensive strategy for the Eagles. They're putting a lot of pressure on us with some blitzes. Finn back the pass. Under pressure again by 55 on the run, and it is complete. And
I think he got it.
oh, is that a bounds? The ref says
Incomplete.
incomplete.
Let's take another look at that. That was right at the sticks. A great pass by Finn, running to his left with his momentum. And that ball just came out.
Came out, okay.
Yeah, it was right at the sticks. Would have been a first down.
Good kick. And wow.
All right, that
Good tackle.
That
Good
time
special
there's
teams
a
play.
pursuit.
Matt DeShemin.
Brought down by number 11, Ethan Lowe.
Okay, Ethan Logue on the stop. Just trying to get wide, going around, trying to do what he did before on his touchdown run that was called back. And he just ran out of the field, and absolutely great coverage. And Matt.
All right, up the middle. Oh, little cutback run.
Trent Tully on the carry.
Tully for about 6.
7 yards, second down 3.
Just
Look
big
at
time.
our stat man here. Tully must be, what, about 80 yards right now?
79 yards on 6 carries.
79 yards on 6 carries.
Crowley looking over the middle. He's got wide open. The ref throws a pick almost there, and it's going to be a touchdown, Eagles.
That's Max Friedman with his 6th touchdown in the last 2 games. They've really found something here with Max Friedman. And the field looks like it's 200 yards long and 200 yards wide. Absolutely alone. Ethan Logue doing his best to chase him. But that's Friedman's 6th touchdown reception in the last 6 quarters.
We're going to have to change up that free release of Freeman.
No, we got to, yeah, absolutely. There's got to be some safety help.
The kick is up, and it is good. With 8:25 to go, it's the Eagles 28 and the Colonials 13.
This looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game. Take a look at this. Look how open he is.
Just wide open.
And just nothing there. Nothing there. Ethan Logue doing his best to try to chase him. But Friedman, once again, just finding his place in this wide receiver core. 1 touchdown all season and 6 touchdowns in the last 6 quarters.
But Crowley, very accurate passer. Just hasn't, the ball I don't think has touched the ground.
Also has not had much pressure either. So he's just sitting back there and just picking his spots and picking his receivers. And now we have to answer. You have to answer here at 28-13.
kick to about the 12. And Victor Otero takes it across field, then cuts up the middle to about the 24.
All right, good coverage by St. John. Take a look at this. Ontario. I think he called him Oreno the first time, and Ontario this time. Victor up to the 24-yard line. And we got a animated Coach Bassett here, giving instructions to his team. This is the time to answer. You have to answer here.
And he's calling the play with number 8 of the Eagles right in our huddle. I mean, not sure what was going on with that, but
oh, just overthrown him.
That was the right call.
Yeah, it was a good play, a very good play call. And there was no one behind Stan Bernard. If we get a replay on this, if he could have hit Stan, Stan was gone.
They moved the safety, West Rocket, over towards the middle of the field. And it was really a call. All right, 2nd and 10. Victor Otero.
Oh, that's gonna be a call. Oh,
right on the head. That's just unfortunate.
That was right in front of the ref.
Watch
there.
this replay.
Right in front of the ref. Unless he just missed him or went over him. Take a look at this. Victor is down. And no, he missed him. He avoided him. No penalty. Big possession play coming up here.
Little screen, and well covered as 44.
Yep.
Pat Keefe was spying that screen. Good defensive play as the Eagles are now getting synced up to our offensive scheme and have looked pretty good on the last 2 defensive sets. All right, Matt Deshemin, high snap, no pressure to get a good end-over-end kick. Deshemin on his 42 and takes it to the Colonial 40. Great field position.
Good starting position for St. John with 7:17 to go in the second quarter here. And another AB player is down, and that's Fleming, number 54, Andrew Fleming, on his knees right now. I don't think I've seen a more physical game this season.
Now let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Andrew Fleming walking off the field here, shaking up a little bit on that last play.
Yeah, I think it was trying to convince Mr. C to stay in the game. I think it was they were having a little debate there.
All right, the Eagles in Colonial territory after that punt return on the 40. Up the middle, Tully stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
You know, it almost looks like they do that just to set up that second down pass. Just go right up the middle.
All right, a little quick out to Rocket. Behind some good blocking. This kid, look how quick he is.
Wow.
And he just flips his way for about a 6-yard gain.
It reminds me a lot of Victor Otero, the way he moves. Take a look at this. Look at Rocket. There he goes, looking, and there's the move. He just finds space. And a big third down play here.
3rd down and 4.
Need a break. Need something good to happen.
No safeties for the Colonials. All up. And pass is complete. And it'll be a 1st down just by a yard. Crowley got hit pretty good by...
Yeah, it's Max Friedman once again. 1st down for St. John's. Good pass. Good play right at the sticks.
Pacello hit Crowley on that play. All right, up the middle, following his blockers. You can see the sustained blocking of that offensive line for the Eagles. They just stay on their
But that's what they've been doing. That's how they set up. They run straight up the middle on the first play, and then just open it up on the second.
Crowley.
Oh.
And there's a flag on the play, interference.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a no-doubter. Interference, AB.
That was Friedman with a step on Sweeney there, it looked like. Let's see if we can see that in the replay. They're going to call that.
I'll tell you, I don't know where Max Friedman came from, but, you know, he just kind of, you know, came out of a pod a couple of weeks ago and just turned into this all-scholastic receiver.
Three catches for 112 and 3 touchdowns.
Here's the replay. See, get a camera on this. Well, I'm not sure. He could have tripped. It's really hard to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a pretty good push. I'm not sure Noah is that strong out with his left hand. Just pushed it.
All right, ball on the 13-yard line.
All right. 1st and 10. Tully patiently cutting up his way through to about the 3-yard line.
I think he's got a 1st down.
Wow.
And you can just see the strength of this St. John team. And you can see how they gave Everett just a run for their money in a very hard-fought game.
Tully up the middle, fights his way, and it looks like a touchdown. Let's see what they call it.
There it is, yep.
Touchdown, Eagles. And that was all power.
And look at that. Look at Tully. He just dove his way in and just made it over the goal line. No lack of effort on the part of AB. Going for 2. Now they're kicking.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 5:15 to go in the first half, it's the St. John's Prep Eagles 35. And
This game feels like it should be in the middle of the 3rd quarter with all the action. When we do our highlights, it's going to take us the whole half just to do the highlights.
Wow.
You can see how disciplined St. John is. It's just a very, very tough team.
Well, you know, the offensive line in that particular drive, I think that was, you know, they now settled down and just played power football all the way down the field, and you know, and they're pulling people. They're not running just straight ahead blocking either. They're going out with double teams at the point of attack.
Yep.
All right. So far, St. John's has really been pretty careful on these kickoffs. loop kicks. See if they kick it away now with the lead. And they do. Victor Otero on his own 12. Cuts back in the open here. Gets to the 25. And like you said, Mark, it just looks like that's an awful hard-fought set of yards to get
It
there.
really is. It's just that they're just fighting for every single yard. Those lanes that were open against other teams, they're not open against St. John. You see Vic just looking for some open territory and just getting caught from behind there. And you get that big 64 right in the middle. He's back. His knee doesn't hurt anymore. Trips right.
There's a delayed quarterback draw, and Finn Murray gets a first down run and more, and that's what you're talking about.
That's exactly what we're talking about. That's where you're going to get some yardage. You wait, you survey, you look around, and then you take off. Good run by Finn.
All right, Finn under. Wow.
Oh, good.
Under duress. He gets the throw off for a 5-yard gain to Victor Otero, maybe 6 yards.
I didn't even think he'd be able to get the pass off.
Give credit to Finn. Even when he was a young player, his eyes are downfield the entire way.
All right, what do we got? What do we got going here?
It's like refs are talking, they're pointing.
We've got defensive holding. That'll be a first down for AB. Take the penalty.
Here's replay. Finn gets the pass off. He's got the whole defensive line in front of his face. What a great effort. All right, keeper up the middle, Finn Murray.
There we go, another first down. Like I said, you should take the ball and just run straight. No.
Well, it's back-to-back 12-yard runs.
That's great.
Wow. Finn Murray with a pass. And
he had it.
Stan Bernard had it in his fingertips.
Oh, and Stan Bernard is saying, I should have had a V8, I'll tell you. And look at Finn, he dropped the ball, but then he just threw an absolute spiral to
right through his hands.
Right through his hands.
Wow.
And he was in bounds. He would have had a foot in bounds on that play. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. And you have to believe, even at this point in the game, this may be 4-down territory for AB, down by 22 points.
All right, empty set for Finn. 2nd and 10. He's got time. And there it is, Stan Bernard, touchdown, they go right back again.
If you don't succeed at first, try again.
What a great call, no flags.
It was perfect, absolutely perfect.
You know what's unusual about this? This is a pretty flat throw for this type of throw, and it drops right in there, Wow.
And Stan Bernard is just eating them up right now. And it is 35-19.
What's great about that play is that, St. John's Prep now, they can't relax. Just when they start to get really comfortable.
You got it.
Like,
That's exactly right. The only comparable game that they had was against Catholic Memorial, where they won by a touchdown. Every other game has essentially been a blowout.
All right. The Colonials going for 2. They spread them out, empty set here. Look for Finn Murray to take this.
Oh,
here it is. Victor Otero walks in for the 2-pointer.
And did you see that little pick play? It was almost like a little pick play there.
And with 3:54 to go in the first half, the Colonials put 8 on the board, 35-21.
It's 2 scores, but take a look at this. It was almost like a little pick play with Stan and Victor, and
here's the touchdown. And right on the fingertips, and Stan Bernard just takes it in. And let's see the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I want to
now.
see this 2-point conversion. There you go. There goes,
right there.
Yeah, there goes Stan, and Victor brings it in, and they just kind of.
That's the mirror image of the play we ran to win the LS game. That's the same
You're absolutely right. Right in the
mirror
corner of the end zone. Exactly. And they knew they were going to score. I mean, that's what they said. They knew they were going to score that.
All right. 35-21, 3:54
we may be here till 1 o'clock in the morning. This could be like one of those World Series games. This is the first half. It's 35-21.
All right, low knuckler, and it gets a good bounce, and in the end zone, touchback.
Whoa, that's something you see once in a blue moon, huh? A touchback on a kickoff. A fumble, an interception, holding call, something. Let's look for something good here. Something good to turn it around and get us the ball back and try to make this a 1-score game.
AB comes in here undefeated. You think St. John's Prep came in here with some respect for us, or do you think they just underestimated AB? It's really, it'd be interesting to see what their planning discussions were like prior to this game. All right. Under center goes Crowley. They hand it up the middle, and just a tough power run.
Tully is a tough kid.
Gets 5 tough yards.
And one of their players just threw Finn Murray down at the end of the play. But Tully probably, at this point, closing in on 100 yards. 96 yards for Trent Tully.
2nd and 5. Crowley to Friedman. Friedman with some kind of stiff arm to Sweeney.
Well, that almost looked like a face mask, stiff arm. Let's see how close this came to a face mask.
Max Friedman 6'2".
Whoa, that came very close to a face mask.
6'2", 195, and he's this time Friedman's on Otero. The other's far side of the field. Right up the middle, there goes Tully, breaking tackles and running with abandon up the middle of the field to the 35 of the Colonials.
My God, I feel like I'm watching the rodeo here, because that's exactly what it looked like. Like just a bucking bronco. Can you bring him down? No, you can't bring him down now. You can't bring him down now. And look at Tully, he just keeps going.
Another
and he's
player
well
down.
over 100 yards.
Another Colonial down. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
That doesn't look good. That one doesn't look good. That's Matt German
Matt
again.
German
Yeah.
getting up. Matt German's having a tough day at work. He's a key part of this team. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, welcome back, everybody. Matt German walking off the field with Mr. C, Coach Bassett and company.
Really tough kid. Second time he's gone off tonight.
All right, first down for the Eagles on the Colonial 35 after that big-time run by Tully, breaking about 6 tackles. All right, another corner pass to Friedman, and it's overthrown. Crowley.
And finally, he was under some pressure here. If you see this, take a look at this. Finn Murray coming in and forcing that throw just a little too quick. I mean, Crowley's been very comfortable back in that pocket.
Look at this. No safeties. All single coverage. You see big time blocks.
All right.
Great
there you
discipline
go.
and held on. Goes. Is that Stampin' with the tackle? Can't quite.
No, it's Jed Hogard with the tackle.
Was it?
Yeah, Jed. I'll tell you, he's a tough guy to tackle. You just don't want to get hit by him because he's a punishing runner. He just runs to contact.
So strong. Wow. All right, third down and 8 for the Eagles.
Well, he's 5'10" and 190 pounds.
Crowley back to pass, looking over the middle, throws a dart there and overthrows Friedman.
Wow, that's
the
second time he's done that, 4th down, and Crowley had plenty of time. He was just sitting back there. Take a look at this. Lots of time, had his receiver, and once again, Friedman was behind the defenders. He was behind 2 defenders.
We're just not playing any safety. This is all up. We're gambling every play here. That'll bring up 4th down,
Okay,
4th and 8.
Timeout by St. John with 1:57 to go, 57 to go in the first half. And take a look at the touchdown reception leaders. Got a very interesting thing. Here we go. We've got Stan Bernard right there in 2nd place and Vic Otero right behind him. And then we've got Friedman at St. John's Prep also with 6 touchdowns. He's obviously added to that. How many touchdowns, Will, does Friedman have tonight?
Friedman? He has 3 of the 4. 3 of the 4 passing.
And how many receiving yards does he have?
He's got 4 catches for 130.
4 catches for 130 yards. And this is a kid who was basically a weak second option for the first 7 games.
He's a senior.
Yeah, that's a nice kid to have on the bench to pull up.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rocket couldn't go last week, so Friedman was the guy. Where's the blitz coming? Here it comes. It's coming from the right.
All right, Crowley.
Yeah.
He's got right in the middle of the Colonials.
Finn Murray.
Stop him.
Finn Murray stopping him. And AB takes over with a chance to make this a 1-score game at halftime. Look at that. Sure tackling on Rocket. And we take over on the 34-yard line.
There's 1:50 to go in the first half. 35-21.
Well, at least St. John knows they're not playing Haverhill tonight.
All right, Finn Murray got plenty of time. He's got Vic Otero sitting down over the middle for close to a first down.
Yeah, that is a first down. That's going to stop the clock, too. First down, right at the 45-yard line.
Wes Rocket was beside himself. What looked like just an ordinary defensive play. A good play, but I don't think he had a chance at an interception there. All All right, Finn Murray looking over the middle again. It goes sideline, and it is intercepted.
Intercepted at the 38-yard line.
Pat Nisty, I believe.
Yeah, number 8.
Nissel. Pat Nissel. There's a little battle for the football there, throwing tight coverage. This whole game, if you just say one word, I mean, these players are just going at it.
Yeah, they really are.
This is great athletic competition. Every single play has been contested, but it's not like a 6-0 defensive struggle. This is a really entertaining game.
It really
but
is.
They're going at it. They're giving it absolutely their all. All right, 1st and 10, plenty of time, 1:32 to go in the first half. Crowley completes the pass on a quick out.
And that is not out of bounds. That stays in bounds and keeps that clock going down to 1:20. And St. John's is coming right up to the line here.
Yep. Rocket 1-on-1 with Sweeney. This time a run over the middle with Tully, and he's
Good stop.
Stopped for maybe a yard or 2 gain.
And if you notice, I think Fleming, who's back in the game, was trying to kind of keep Tully down and keep that clock going a little bit, not letting him get up.
3rd down and long 2. Here's the.
Yeah, you'll take a look at Fleming there with Matt Cox, and I think Fleming was just trying. See, he was trying to get him back down and knock some time off the clock.
All right. Quick quarterback sneak up the middle. Looks like that.
Yeah, Tom Brady quarterback sneak. First down. Just found a little place. Just going behind about 600 pounds.
1:02 to go. First half. All right, Crowley looking deep. Throws over the middle and great defensive play by Noah Sweeney.
Noah Sweeney was tracking that ball, had it all the way. He'd be the only one who could catch that ball. Look at that defensive play. Noah Sweeney coming up, and Rocket had to play defender on that.
Rocket almost intercepted.
Yeah, he almost picked it up on the carom.
Wow. Right, you just knew that they were going to try to, put Rocket on Sweeney 1-on-1 to see what the battle would be, and Noah stood up to that test. This time Friedman is on the near side of the field. They got Stan Bernard rotated over. All right, Crowley looking the other way. They hit the tight end.
And not a first down. It's going to be just short of a first down. So they've got to get a first down, and that's not going to stop the clock.
Anthony Fagan, it's 42 seconds to go. 3rd and about 1.
St. John's going to take time out here because they didn't get that first down. And they're methodically marching down the field. Are they going to have enough time? That's the question. They're going to go long at some point. What weapons with Friedman and Rocket, really. And Rocket right, Friedman left.
Number 85, the guy who just caused their first.
And another keeper up the middle for a first down. It looks like. See where they mark it. Yep.
Yeah, first down. Okay, this is a play. They may take their shot here.
Crowley with, this time it's Friedman in the slot. And just a very quick 20-yard gain.
Yeah, you're just wondering how he gets so open on that play.
Crowley looking again, same play. And it's not a first down, clock running. It should be running.
I'll tell you, we said Max Friedman had the game of his career
Timeout.
last week,
Timeout, Eagles.
and he may eclipse that this week. He's got 3 touchdown receptions. How many? What yardage does he have at this point?
Let me see. I'm trying to add up his previous total.
Well, you can give me a round number. You don't have to go to 8 decimals, but it's got to be about 170, around 170 yards, somewhere in that area.
Right now he has, 4 yards, 7 yards off that to him. He has 161 yards.
161 yards receiving in the first half by Max Friedman, and 3 touchdowns.
All right, I think, one of these plays, you're going to see the Eagles go to the corner throw again. And I was looking at the highlights from the year so far. They've thrown a lot of these corner throws. All right, Crowley looking right, looking left. Throws the ball up in the back of the end zone and nothing there. Overthrown. Intended for Luke Brennan.
Okay, that's 1 down.
14 seconds to go in the first half. 35-21. That's huge series of here. If the AB can hold the Eagles to
It'd be a huge hold if they could do it. A huge hold.
All right. Friedman against Sweeney. Near. Probably looking that way all the way now. He's going to go up the middle. He's got to run. He's got an angle to the end zones. He cuts up. Not. Let's see. 4 seconds to go.
Oh, boy. And they've got a timeout to kill here.
Looks like there's a player down. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It was a really just one of those gruesome plays, but Cooper Smith.
Yeah, he
is
was.
up and walking off the field.
He's walking off, and don't be surprised to see him back in the second half. That looked like almost like he'd be hauled off in a stretcher.
One of those plays where the defensive player rolls up on you on your back of your legs there, and the kind of knee injury you don't like to see in a game of football. But he looks like he's got a chance here. Good for him.
Well, he's walking with help. They're going to work on him halftime in the locker room, and we'll see if he comes back. But meanwhile, St. John's has about 2.5 yards to go to try to make it a 3-score game at halftime.
4 seconds. This is one play. You got single coverage on both ends with Rocket and Friedman. And Crowley is going to run for the end zone.
No,
he didn't get it. He doesn't get it.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get it.
Wow, what a stand. It's at the 1-yard line, and that's the end of the first half, folks. What a stand.
Wow.
Look at that. It was Finn Murray. Finn Murray doing it on both ends and keeping this a competitive game here at 35-21. What a half of football, Tim.
The biggest goal line stop of the year for AB, and I think Crawley just didn't want to offer up that football one more, maybe 2 inches to the right because, Finn Murray might have taken it from there. So that was an unbelievable play.
What a half. What a half.
And I think, before we, just go back and review some plays and so on, just say that AB has shown up and is playing with St. John's Prep in this second round of the playoffs, which is just great to see. It's just a terrific half of football with lots of competition from both sides. So that's going to do it for the first half action. We'll be right back after this message with the Statman player comparison.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for our Statman halftime player comparison. Take it away, Mark.
All right, Finn Murray with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. He's 8 for 18 for 123 yards. And he's got 36 yards rushing. The big number rushing is Pat Krenowit's 54-yard touchdown romp. And we're going to see that in the halftime highlights. We had 99 yards rushing. But then when you take a look on the other side of the ledger and you look at the St. John's numbers, they're like video game numbers. You've got Crowley, 16 for 22 for 252 yards and 4 touchdowns. That is a career game for most high school quarterbacks. And then on top of that, you're talking about the rushing game. You've got Tully with about 154 yards of rushing. And then on top of that, you've got Rocket with about 34 yards. You've got 156 yards rushing on top of 252 yards passing, and that, my friends, is over 400 yards of total offense for the St. John's Eagles. That is impressive.
400 yards in just the first half, but AB with a couple of quick strike attacks in this game, 35-21. Wow, what a first half. We'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned for highlights for the first half and second half action right after this message.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Yep, let's go. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. All right, play action with Crawley. Throws a strike to who else? Friedman in the seam for a touchdown.
All right, watch Stan Bernard fight for this ball here. Take a look at this. What concentration. He has shown that incredible concentration all season and just jaunts right into the end zone.
Wow. All right, Crawley rolling and throws just a strike right between 2 defenders.
And that's Max Friedman again. He had 3 touchdown receptions in the first half.
Wow.
And there you go on the conversion.
Finn Murray going down, and this time the battle is won the other way.
Okay, number 20 wins this battle, and number 20 is going to win the next battle. Take a look at Noah Sweeney.
Matt Duchemin.
Look at Sweeney's position, and he just managed to hang on to that ball for an interception.
All right, here's Pat Cronoway cutting up the seam. Looks like he's been here 1,000 times, and he runs all the way up, outruns the Shemin for a touchdown.
A big guy. I mean, he just sprinted. And there you go. Look at 24 Tully. You don't want to try to bring him down. I mean, talk about a punishing runner. This guy just loves contact.
All right, Crowley looking in the corner route here and throws the ball where it's absolutely perfect. Perfect strike to West Rocket, the best name in football.
There you go. Once again, wide open. Third touchdown reception. Ethan Loeb trying to chase him down, but Friedman with 7 in the last 2 games.
Tully taking the subway for the score.
Oh, I think we got another touchdown here. Stan Bernard with number 2 TD reception and the 11th of the season for number 4.
Fingertip. And then the pick play, the same one that we ran in LS on the other side of the field. And
Wide
that's
open.
the extra point to Victor Otero. Interception. Another battle.
Dan Bernard trying to officiate that one is out of bounds, but couldn't do it. It's been an entertaining first half, and 56 points on the board.
What a first half. That's 2 games of highlights. And that's just crazy. So we'll be right back after this message, folks, with the second half action.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Lead with Mark Shire, second half, 35-21. Finn Murray to kick it off, a bullet downfield. And it goes to Shemin as he strikes to patiently cut his way, and it gets taken down.
Okay, Stan Bernard getting in the way, and we had Jed Hoggard on the play too, and Alex Barrowett.
All right, 35-21. We just saw an incredible set of highlights as we reviewed it, and it's really, like I said, 2 games of highlights.
It's 9 o'clock, Tim. It's 9 o'clock, and the second half is just starting.
Wow. All right, the Eagles on their own 31, 1st and 10. Up the middle, they go with the run for about 4.
All right, but good pursuit there. Pat Cronowet on the stop. Just about a 3-yard gain, and Cronowet just wouldn't let him get anywhere.
Looks like the Colonials are running the same defense. They got Stan Bernard as the single safety rotating to the side of the field. Crowley with Friedman connecting for a first down catch, but Noah keeps his hands on him and pulls him down just after a 10-yard gain.
I'll tell you, it looks like he just sits down, and the throw is right on the money. The coverage was good by Sweeney. That had to be a perfect throw. Crowley has been very impressive. 252 yards, 4 touchdowns in 1 half.
All right, little delayed handoff up the middle.
Ah, that's great. Nick Pacillo, he's got energy. I'll tell you, he inspires everybody on this team. Look at that. Look at that. He just brings him down. He is a football player, and he loves it. It's unbelievable. You got a quarterback throw 250 yards and 4 touchdowns, and we're still in this game here, fighting every single down.
Just an incredible. All right, single back. Crowley looking over the middle. Leaks out for the scramble across midfield and tightropes his way to about the 46-yard line of the Colonials. First down.
And the thing that makes Crowley so dangerous is that he's got just enough speed to do that. I mean, he's not a pure pocket passer. I mean, he can take the ball and run, and he can turn the corner. And that's a great combination for a quarterback.
The Eagles going with a much, more of a clock-killing approach at this point. Long huddles.
There's a blitz from the right.
And
oh, yeah.
Nice tackle goes.
All right, Hollis-Durstein. But
yes.
take a look at this blitz coming in. And I think they're going to feature this a lot more. We can't quite see it, but there's Durstein right in the middle. Just stopping the play, and it's 2nd and 10, no gain. We're looking for Connor Smith to see if he's out there. Not sure.
Got Friedman in the slot. They're playing off of him. They're going to look for a little, and this time, pass is just not accurate. Intended for West Rocket with a quick slant in.
I'll tell you, that was the first play that was really clearly poorly timed. And now it's a big 3rd down play.
Looks like that ball was tipped at the line. Third down and long, about looks like 10 yards.
And let's see if we blitz here. Let's see if we. Yeah, it looks like we're bringing it.
Playing tight coverage. Crowley gets it off to Friedman. He drops the ball.
That would have been
wide open.
That would have been his 4th touchdown, right between the 1 and the 3. Couldn't have been thrown any better. Look at this. I think you could have caught this pass, Tim. Really, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
I'm not sure why Sweeney turned inside on that play.
Okay, well, we talk about good and lucky. That was lucky.
All right.
Now we need to be good.
The Eagles lined up the punt, and they will do it. They get the ball off. It looks like Victor Otero fair catches at his own 14.
All right, so we stopped them, or they stopped themselves on that first drive. But either way, we've got the ball with on the 14-yard line. Take a look at that again. Really, look at that. It looked like Sweeney just stopped on that play.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he had a leg problem or.
I think our defense that time around, Mark, was much better interior linebacker play where we're doing something to get off the blocks of the guards moving around or something.
That's right. Number 24 is right in the middle of that, and he is really the key to that defense.
Oh, good pursuit.
Yeah, I think Pat just kind of slipped on that too. I don't know if he had an ankle issue on that play.
And he's down.
Yeah, looked like might have been one of his ankles because.
All right, we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skagtonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Pat Cronowit walking off the field.
Yeah,
with his own power.
he looks good. He looks good. He'll be back.
And Logue just came in for him.
Ethan Logue replacing Cronowit.
2nd and 10 on the 14.
Lining wide out.
Well, if you don't score in this drive, you have to flip field position around and get some positive yardage here.
Eagles
Get a
show
few
them blitz.
first downs.
Here they come. And there it is. Did he catch it? Oh, Stan Bernard with an acrobatic. These two have been going after each other. Stan Bernard and DeShemin.
I would have given him the catch. Look at that. Let's see how long he held on to the ball. He's got the ball. No, he doesn't.
No, okay.
No. Ah,
Wow, well, that's the right play on an all-out blitz.
Yeah.
They blitzed about 6 players up the middle, and so you take the one-on-one route on the outside and you throw it up there, and that's exactly what we did. All right, Finn Murray. He's got Ethan Logue. He just stopped on his pattern and turned around there, and he was wide open. We had something. I think West Rocket pulled a little bit, pulled up on
Look at
this
this.
coverage.
Look at this here. Ethan Logue. Wow. We've had a lot of pass receivers way behind the secondary on both sides of the field here. And now from his goal line, Finn Murray is going to kick it out. Is there too many men?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I don't think we were set yet. Oh.
Yeah, legal substitution. It's
Okay.
going to bring it back 5 yards. And Finn's going to be 5 yards deep in his end zone.
Or timeout. I think it's timeout AB.
Did they call the timeout before the penalty? No flag. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we got that straight. Get it figured out eventually.
Finn Murray, kick goes off his side. It's only going to go to about the 30. Where did they mark that?
Oh, that's going to be inside the 30-yard line. That's a turnover. That's just like a turnover at the 27-yard line.
Wow.
Short field now for the Eagles. Finn just shanked that ball.
28.
I'm looking for Connor Smith. He is back in the game, number 72. You can't miss him. He's about 330 pounds. And we got a timeout. All right, let's take a look at the scoring leaders. As long as we have a timeout right now, if we can bring up the scoring leaders. And look right there, Finn Murray, Acton Boxborough. We've got 4 players. Take a look at that. 4 players in the scoring leaders for Division I. Stan Bernard, Victor Otero, and Alex Barrowit. High scoring offense for sure.
64 was on the field.
Yeah, we've got James Taylor is out right now. Connor Smith is in. So half of that 650-pound group is in there.
AB showing blitz. They come off the edge with Finn Murray, and they block it. And, wow, what a play by Victor Otero as he swats the ball away from Friedman.
And they keep going to Friedman. He wants that 4th touchdown. We could have had it. And great coverage by Vic. And just slapped it away. Boy, that's a hard night. That's a hard night, all night long, having to cover these receivers of St. John's, Rocket and Friedman.
I think that's one of the reasons this game is close, because we actually have the athletes to cover their whole receiver set. So you can, Victor Otero could play, and Stan Bernard, and Ethan Logue, and
Finn,
and Noah,
and
so these kids can cover a 4-receiver set from a fairly big time program here. So there you go. Timeout on the field.
Everett tonight is playing Central Catholic. They played last year right at this time, and Everett won by a touchdown. So it's not a given that Everett's going to advance. I mean, they are the number 1 team, but Central Catholic can give them a game. The winner of this game plays the winner of that game.
All right, up the middle, and Tully gets taken down from behind by Flemdog, I believe.
There we go. There's a good hole.
54.
Really, Flemdog, just with his left hand, showing that incredible strength, just brought Tully down.
All right, 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, Tully 4 carries for 3 yards in the second half.
All right, slant over the middle, and they're going to hold them short of the 1st down, I believe.
That's going to be very, very close.
Bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Yes, that's short.
Wow, they gave the 1st down. Got Sweeney and Cronowit all over him, but 1st and 10 in the red zone now on the 18-yard line.
AB showing blitz, and boy, AB defending.
Well, they've picked something up, haven't they?
They really have
picked something up with Tully, and they're collapsing. They're collapsing the whole side of the defense on them.
I think they're having one of their, one end at a time, scraping across the line of scrimmage hard.
Yeah.
And not taking an extra player, just doing that, and that's gonna, they should run. If the Eagles see that, they'll run a read option off of that, watch that end, and then pop it over the end. See if they do that. They haven't really run a true read option play with the back.
They haven't done that once yet.
All right, corner throw again. Wow. Was that a push-off?
That is a touchdown.
Wow.
1 foot in.
Just wanted to see West Rocket.
You're seeing some amazing high school football action here. Look at this. Look at Rocket. He's got both feet in.
And again, the ball was thrown
Absolutely perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Most impressive quarterback we have seen all season. 5 touchdowns now for Matt Crowley.
This double swinging gate routine here. And looks like they'll go for the extra point. And the Eagles have moved, looks like they're calling. Illegal procedure, they'll move it back.
Okay.
41-21. Eagles
makes it a 25-yard kick for the extra point now.
I'll start the play. 5-yard penalty.
The kick is up, and it is
no good.
No good.
I could tell that was no good. I was going to call it no good.
I thought it was high, but no good. All right, so it's a 20-point lead, 41-21 for the Eagles with 4:54 to go in the third quarter.
Has beaten the Crimson Tide.
Central Catholic has beaten Everett and snapped its 27-game winning streak, the longest winning streak in Massachusetts right now. And Central Catholic will play the winner of this game next Friday. We just talked about it. And my goodness, what an upset. But Central Catholic, a very strong team, very capable. They gave Everett a tough game last year.
Wow, these teams are salivating now. The shot to get to the Super Bowl. You don't have to go through Everett, the winner of this game.
27 in a row. That streak is now snapped. Now, if Mashpee can lose, they've got a 26-game winning streak, and they can go back to 0.
All right, Sean Majeski kicks it deep, and it'll roll out just in time there.
That's a touchback. That was
Barely,
almost a penalty. Wow, Everett loses. And you can see how long this game is. That Everett game started when this game started. And we've got 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And I actually think we started at 7:15. So, but even with that, this is just so much action in this game. All right, AB has responded all season long. Played very well in the second half. That defense, even though it was much harder on the Eagles. Let's see how we do on offense. Finn Murray, the keeper up the middle, and he's met with
he keeps going.
A lot of resistance.
About 4 yards, yeah.
Behind the double team.
There goes Finn.
Look at this war.
And everybody, Hollis Durstein always tries to give that.
He's in the middle of everything.
That rusher a couple extra yards with that little push of his.
Now,
I think Hollis has scored a couple of touchdowns actually.
Finn steps up. He's got Stan Bernard. Oh, just overthrows him.
Have you seen a game where more receivers have been beating their defenders on long passes and more long passes attempted? I've never seen a game like this.
Wow.
And they beat him every time. Stan had 2 steps.
And it wasn't a double move. He just outran him from the line. He was playing him tight. You see the Eagles in a cover 2. It's 3rd down and 7. You got this trips to the near side here. There's a receiver open on a route. All right, Finn looks over the middle. He's got Vic Otero.
Nah, nothing doing.
Nothing there. Well covered by the Eagles.
Yeah, that play really didn't have much chance at all, and it's a punting situation for AB. Well covered by their co-captain.
You see West Rocket coming off the field these last 2 series.
Is he
a little gimpy?
Yeah, he's a little gimpy. You can tell he's limping a little bit.
All right, the Eagles coming after this punt. They back off. It's a fake. Ethan Logue, and he's not going to get there. So a big time turnover.
That was a tough one. I really had no idea where that play was going. Take a look at this. And James Taylor, number 64, big guy, just wraps him up. And that's it for this series. St. John takes over once again.
3:23 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, interesting call. A lot of risk reward in that. All right, we need a turnover here. Of course, we run Tully, and as he explodes off tackle for about 8.
Tully with his first really positive yardage of the second half here. Has a little convoy there. Cronowit gets him and brings him down.
See the
And,
captain.
we have some discussion here among the referees, and we've got a hold against St. John, so this is coming back.
Penalty on the play. Personal foul.
Oh, personal foul.
That's a big break. Very big break.
The ball being the 32-yard line.
Second and 17. On the 32-yard line of the Colonials, the Eagles. Last couple series, they've been looking at who's playing them tight and going to that receiver in the end zone in one of those plays. Probably looking left to Friedman again, throws, or no, actually it was intended
I think
for
that was Rocket, wasn't it?
Luke Brennan, I believe.
Oh, Luke Brennan, right.
Yes.
Yeah. Like you said, Rocket was a little gimpy.
Even on that play, yeah, you could see him.
Third down and 17.
3rd and 17.
Jed Hogarth on the coverage in that play.
He's been getting good playing time and doing well. Been in on a few tackles.
What is this lineup here? Quads left with a lineman.
I'm not even sure they know what they're doing.
It's a screenplay. Crowley looking, and he throws the ball away. And I'm not sure what the heck that play was, but I guess.
And you've got a lineman who I think was probably eligible. Number 73 was 30 yards down the field. That was Kevin Dewing. And this is either a penalty for an eligible receiver, or he had checked in as an eligible receiver.
Yeah, that's it. So you wonder why St. John's Prep with a 20-point lead and all the momentum they have established in the second half over the last couple series are going to gadget plays like that. I just don't understand that.
Okay, 4th down. Penalty wisely declined by AB. And obviously 4 down territory here, even with all that yardage to get.
All right, they put Luke Brennan in, so they're in there.
The key right here is to
Receiver
see
set there.
if we can get some pressure on Crowley here and just make a move in the pocket. They've got to get a lot of yardage here for 1st down. Players got to develop.
All right, Crowley looking left, throws deep over the middle, and it's incomplete.
All
no
right.
flags on the
Good
play.
Stop.
West Rocket is looking. He's looking for a commercial. He's looking for everything here.
Noah Sweeney, great defense. And the Colonials hold. And we've still got lots of time to go in this game. We've got 13 and a half minutes and a 20-point differential. And really, right now, apart from Everett, Acton Boxborough has scored more points against St. John than any team they've played all season. So I think that's a great accomplishment in itself.
Yeah, I don't think they have any fear of St. John's. They think we got to just put together, got to get back into a rhythm here for the rest of this game. And we had a shot. We have a shot.
Still 2.5 minutes for the 4th quarter.
All right, Victor Otero with a quick little pass over the middle, a little hitch, and maybe a couple-yard gain. Almost had his head taken off from a heat-seeking linebacker.
Really good linebacker play. Great coverage. The play really doesn't have a chance. Number 44, very special number in AB. That's how.
I don't know what coach is seeing as he's attacking the middle hitches there.
That was Pat Keefe on the stop. Really good linebacker. Their linebackers are excellent. They've got their captain, number 35, and Keith.
All right. Finn attacks at the end to Stan Bernard, and I think, oh, no flag on the play, but it looked like Stan was kind of muscled out of bounds on that play.
That was double cover. It threw right into double coverage. Let's take a look at this. Stan just running out of territory here.
And you look at the Eagles have now made adjustments. I was just looking at that replay. Everybody was covered across the whole line there. So we're going on the outside in these high-risk throws here. All right, I'd say it's 3rd and 9. Delayed QB draw maybe, but nope, little screen. And he got Cronowit with one block to go past.
Oh, he almost made it. They're going for it. They're going for it. Fourth and 3. They're going to go for it. Well set up. Got a really good block. And I thought he was going to get the first down. Take a look at this block. There's Cronowit. One great block by Fleming. And another great block.
Is that Darren Stanton with the block there?
I'm sorry. Darren Stanton with that block.
All right, 4th down. Finn Murray pushing and prodding, and it's a first down, I believe.
He's going to get it. They're giving him the spot, and they're moving the chains.
Oh, that's a money play right there.
Enough for an Acton box for a first down, and really, at the point of contact, he didn't have it, but he just kept moving it.
And Hollis Durstein had got a great seat to watch that play as he was really out of the point of contact there, and he would have just been committed a penalty if he got involved. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, overthrew Victor Otero in the long.
Okay, he has a new name now, Victor Ontario. And we've got a player down.
We're going to go for a quick break.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Kyle Terranova is up and hobbling off the field. You watch Mr. C. By the time he gets to the sideline, he'll be jogging.
I'll tell you, it was really, really gutsy of Kyle to come in and play this week. I mean, he's been out the last couple of weeks, really banged up, and I'm not sure if he'll be back.
Wish him well. 2nd and 10 on the 43. All right, little hitch and Victor Otero, he catches it! He's got that ball on the 25!
All right, keep it going, keep it going. Vic Otero going to the ground and getting that ball and just picking it.
Little fake on the outside and then throws the ball, puts it right there,
man,
drops it right in.
And they're going live again. Here we go. Hurry up offense.
Vic Otero gets loose. Little do-si-do. St. John's Prep hasn't seen the do-si-do move yet, but there it is.
They just did, and it's 2nd and short. And we're knocking on the door here. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Vic doing his best do-si-do, trying to get away, picks up a couple of yards. And it is the end of the 3rd quarter, and we want to thank our sponsors. Of course, Acton Pharmacy, Gallant Insurance, Huntington Learning Center, Medical Aesthetics, National Aviation Academy, Shire, Caden and Epstein PC, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, and TC Landos. Thank you, sponsors, and we'll be back next Friday night playing somebody. Now let me ask you this. Next Friday night, if it's the losers bracket, do we get to play Everett?
Wow. Well, either way, we'll get to a Super Bowl.
Wow, I'll tell you. If the losers of these two games play next Friday night, it's Everett.
Wow.
Boy, I'll tell you, that would be 2 weeks in a row. 2 interesting weeks in a row.
All right, second down. Whoa, that throw was a bullet and a first down throw.
Okay, they're first and goal now. And this game is
Ethan Loeb
not over.
snatches it in the air. Boom.
Very sure-handed. And it's first and goal for the Colonials.
Actually, we can get a first down on this 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Sorry, I had it on the 8.
All right, Finn Murray had trouble with the snap, and he throws the ball in the end zone. Touchdown! All right, that is Victor Otero scraping across the back of the end zone, and Finn Murray scrambling, no flags on the play.
We've got one highlight reel after another. I thought Finn was going to run. I thought he had room to run, but he saw Vic Otero coming right across the end zone.
And he threw a perfect strike.
Right in stride for Vic.
And the kick is up, and let's wait for the call.
That's good. I call that good. And maybe we're saying to St. John's, not so fast, not so fast. We got 10:44 to play, and we've got a 13-point differential. And maybe that missed extra point might be important. I thought he was going to run here, but he saw Victor, and he knew what to do.
Wow. So now for sure we've scored more points against St. John's Rep than anything they've played
anybody
this year.
that they've played this year. Yep. Everett had 26, and that was the most that was scored against St. John.
But we want more than that. So with 41-28, 10:44 to go, and a lot of time in this game. And both teams have made adjustments going into the second half. This is getting interesting.
When do you onside kick? When do you squib?
I think you bloop it. I don't think you kick it away. I think these guys have a really good special team unit, St. John's, and I'm not sure I'd give them time to set up for their normal return, but that's just me. And we do.
There it is. There's the onside kick. And right into the waiting arms of a St. John player, and they take over right around midfield on their 49-yard line.
I'll give AB credit though, because this is
you
the way they played all year.
Hey, man, you got to go for it.
Yeah.
You got to go for it. Win or lose, you got to go for it. And they played this aggressive football all season long, and they're not stopping now.
West Rocket lining up Gimpy. I'm not sure he's really Gimpy. I think he's just faking it here. All right, Crowley, and they give the ball to Tully. He gets outside, and wow!
Look at this guy
breaking one tackle after another.
I don't know if you remember this. This was back like decades ago. There's a running back by the name of Charlie Tolar from Houston who was like 5'5", and you could not arm tackle that guy. He would just bounce off of people, and that's what Tully reminds me of.
Yeah, you're not going to tackle Tully high, that's for sure, and we demonstrate that on there. All right, the ball's on the 40. Turnover would be good here. Up the middle again. And Little change-up play.
Yeah, they're just opening the holes for Tully right now, and then he doesn't need much. Take a look at this. Look at that first hole. He gets through it, and then he's got some open territory, and then after contact, he still gets 4 yards.
West Rocket with a great block at the very end there. The both teams block well at the skill position. Again, Tully cuts back, and this time is cut down by
That looks like Nick Portillo on the
Nick
play.
Portillo, yeah.
And they're trying to put the dagger in right now. This could be the dagger if they do score. Want to keep it a 13-point game here. Need a break.
Tully getting room. He's behind one block. He cuts back the right way, and it's touchdown Eagles.
I'll tell you, who needs Aussie cream when you have somebody like Tully? I mean, you're talking about their second back, and, you know, he can play for anybody. Look at this vision, cut back, change of direction, and that's a touchdown for St. John. 75 points scored in this game.
Kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:58 to go in the ball game, it's the St. John's Prep Eagles 48 and the Colonials 28.
Okay, look at Tully again. Look at that vision. Look at him stop. He'll stop. He'll change direction. He'll find his way, and then he'll just bull his way in. Really good runner. And Statman, is he approaching 200 yards or close to it, or
let's see here.
in the high 100s?
He's got 24 carries for 173 yards. 2 touchdowns.
24 carries, 173 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and that's on top of a quarterback who has thrown for probably 350 yards so far.
288.
288. That's all?
He's been held in check.
Okay, all right.
All those long plays that haven't worked out.
All right, Sean Majeski gets ready to kick here. We need a good special teams play. And he kicks it down the middle, and it'll be in the end zone, touchback.
Touchback. Next cross will start number 25.
Well, I don't think they're going to be putting in their second teamers at any point.
Not with 8:58 to go. There's still some time to go. 3-score game. Always have time. You can get 2 scores and you onside kick late in the game. That's a shot.
Okay, I'll go for that.
Beautiful underneath pattern by Nick Priscilla. Wasn't covered, and the ball's loose, and it looks like it's recovered by the Eagles.
That is too bad for Nick. Nick made a great move to get that extra yardage, fighting for every yard. Take a look at this move by Nick. Just right there, looking for every extra yard, and the ball just gets popped out.
Oh, tough break for the Colonials. You see their hands on their hips a couple of places out there.
Personal foul against St. John. I think that's probably after the play. I didn't see it.
Taunting maybe?
St. John's. Yeah, the call was unsportsmanlike conduct
Against the prep.
after the turnover.
All right, so they're back at their 49-yard line where
St.
they
John.
started before.
St. John's prep ball, first and 10 at their own 49.
St. John's first and 10 on their own 49. 20-point game, 8:47 to go. Tough break for the Colonials, losing possession there.
There we go. All right.
Calling the carry. Brought down by number 10, Ben Murray.
No gain on the play, maybe a yard loss. It looks like a yard loss even here. Let's see where they mark it. Where that ball is compared to
Yeah,
what
you got Nick Pacillo coming in on that play. He will play to the last whistle, regardless of the score. He is the quarterback of our defense.
Sean Kelly checks in for Stan Bernard as safety. All right, Tully off tackle gets about 4.
I think he might have ran into his own guy there. I'm not sure if he. Let's take a look at Tully's run here and see if he might have run into his own. No, good stop.
Man, these kids are playing hard. This is one of the hardest fought football games
absolutely.
that I've seen in a long time.
Big number 72 is back in action. He's listed at 6'3", 315 pounds, but I think that was at the beginning of the season.
TJ Mabardi checks in for Hollis Durstein. Play action. Crowley, it's complete to West Rocket.
Well, he didn't look too gimpy on that play.
No, I'm just saying, I think it's all a big ruse.
Might have been a little rope-a-dope, you know? Right on the sidelines at the 33-yard line.
I don't know why
34.
West Rocket is putting that ball out to make sure he's out of bounds there, but I'm not sure they wanted to stop the clock at all. All right, first and 10. They do the read option that time, as I was mentioning. That read option is working as Tully is continuing to run strong all the way down to the 20.
Look at Tully. I mean, Finn Murray tried to get him down, and his yards after contact are amazing. Finn Murray,
as strong as Finn Murray is,
and he got out of there, and Matt Cox finally brought him down.
you can see AB getting tired in the front, you know, here.
Yeah, everyone's got their hands on their hips, and it's been a long game. It's been like 2 games. Feels like 2 games.
All right. Up.
All right. Good job.
Good stop there. Maybe a 3-yard gain, 2 or 3. 6:19 to go and counting.
Okay, good play by TJ there. Take a look at TJ. He just brings him right back after Finn Murray had stood him up. More than half the 4th quarter yet to be played here.
Again, Tully.
James Guy.
Oh, no, that's actually James Guy. Junior.
Okay,
with the carry.
third and short here.
Yeah, third down and 1.
Third down and 1. Ball's on the 12-yard line. James Guy, the running back. Give us his guy. He stutter steps, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Okay, that brings them over 50 points.
That little hesitation there was just what he needed to get draw the defense in as he escaped on the outside off tackle.
And you can tell we've got a tired defense. We've got an interesting situation here. St. John's has scored more points and given up more points tonight than they have all season long.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:57 to go in the ball game, it's the St. John's Prep Eagles 55, the Colonials 28.
Yeah, you can tell wearing down, and a couple of turnovers, and AB's in it. I mean, they've played their hearts out tonight. And you're gonna have one game next week, St. John and Central Catholic. That's gonna be quite a game.
I remember the old days when we were playing in the playoffs and we'd lose to a team. In fact, usually the only way we'd lose to a team on the way to a Super Bowl it would be the team that would ultimately win it all. And St. John's Prep looks like that kind of team tonight.
Yeah,
looks like
absolutely.
a team that can go in and beat Severian and so on. We're not done with this game yet, but this team's very impressive. Balance, power, and a quarterback that is coming into his own today.
Yeah, and I mean the combination of pass run on this team is like I haven't seen all year.
Knuckleball down, and it bounces into the end zone.
Haven't seen this many touchbacks in one game either. We've had more touchbacks, more points, more trainers' visits, more trips to the mound. No, it's baseball, right?
And more,
yeah, but feels like a baseball game.
And more kids who've legitimately limped off the field and dusted themselves off and got
right
back in the game.
Absolutely, yep.
And it's really impressive. St. John's Prep still has their first team out there. That's the kind of respect they have for the Eagles. All right, to give us to, looks like, is that Cronowit up the off tackle?
Yeah, good gain.
Another
good
run.
gain on the first down. Got about six yards on that play.
Little power play. Nice seal block by Matt German, and off to the races.
And just to see Matt German back in the game, that's what you're talking about. Just going off and coming back in. Just amazing.
4:22 in the game and counting. $27-point lead. All right, little power seam run close to a first down. Looks like it will be.
Anthony Pittarino. I think sometimes we butcher names, but this public address announcer I've never seen anyone who's butchered more names.
And they're making this third and half a yard.
Ontario, Otegro,
Yeah, Victor has got a number of aliases right now.
And can you imagine his dad, who was over there in those stands, probably laughing it up.
All right, third down and a half a yard.
There's Pablo.
And Pablo.
He got it.
Cuts his way up for a first down.
Run by number 5, Pablo Barrios. Will be a first and
Ah, you got that name right. Okay, that's good. Maybe looking for, there's Pablo.
Pablo with the fly.
Just
Turns
getting
on the
enough
jet, and then
speed.
here's the cut.
Yeah, enough speed.
You got to make a decision in that play and really be, determined to cut up that seam. He did a nice job there. Right up the middle. A great run as Pablo Barrios cuts his way up for about 7 yards, 8 yards.
Okay, now they're substituting. They're bringing in new defenders here. With 2:35 to go in the game and a 27-point lead, they finally feel that they're safe. But I think AB has earned the respect of this team tonight.
I don't think St. John's Prep had any idea that this undefeated team would come in here and give them this much ruckus. All right, another 2-yard run, maybe bring up third down and about 2. Counting just under 2 minutes now. Hats off to the band. See, here we are. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. The band is just now getting off the stands. That's the kind of marching band that I like.
They were showing 11 in Methuen.
Yeah.
So they're going to get there.
But I mean, they're there right to the end with us. Good for them. All right, little pistol formation this time, and offset run, and first down.
That's another first down. They're moving the chains. And let's get one more touchdown here.
Anthony Petterino, watch this little cut, and gets low at the end, and that's a nice run.
I think we're
Coach
looking
Bassett taking his time.
I think he's just keeping it on the ground, playing the clock out.
You're not going to see any play action passes here. You're going to running out of the pistol. Little toss. And they're still hitting hard and running hard. And Pablo Barrios with a first. Looks like they moved their chains. Second down.
Well, Pablo running hard.
39 seconds.
Picking
They
his
stop the
spots
clock.
and getting some positive yardage.
I think Pablo's our icy cream. Small young man who can still hit hard.
All right. See AB still running up to the line. Good energy in the pistol. And Petterino goes right into the meat of the St. John's Prep offense.
That hadn't worked well before.
Petterino is, let's want to see how much Anthony weighs. 135 pounds.
Not as much. He weighs maybe, that's it.
And that should do it, folks, with the clock winding down. It's the St. John's Prep Eagles going on in the playoff fight, 55, the Colonials 28. And boy, my hat's off to both teams in one of the most hard-fought, entertaining football games that we've seen. And we've seen some great ones.
And probably one of the most physical football games that I've seen. And AB shows that they belong to be on the same field. This was not like 2 years ago.
We'll never get reclassified as a Division II team now. That's what I say,
It's funny. It's funny. Even though 2 years ago the margin of victory tonight was actually 2 points more than 2 years ago, but two completely different games.
It really is. I'm proud of these Colonials. I think, as you said when we opened and we were talking, prior to leading up to this game, the Colonials played a perfect game tonight. We had a chance, and I still believe that. I think they were just that close. If you just, every single margin was taken into account here. You know, that's how good a team we have on the table here. So that's an incredible. We scored 28 points against the best team in the northern in the northern region here.
Absolutely.
So with that, we want to thank our crew.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out here to Danvers. Will Henry, Statman, Corrine, Joseph, thank you. Brittany, thank you. They're right here. Brian is with us. Chris Gray's not with us tonight, but thank you, Chris, Robin, Kenny. Pat Snow, of course, gave us our little York peppermint patties, which we really appreciated tonight. And Rick Degon in the truck. Thank you, Rick, and thanks everybody.
And Rick Degon for negotiating these luxury accommodations for us today, which are phenomenal. So thank you for that, Rick. Nice job on that negotiation. And with that, we'll be right back with the second half highlights in just a moment.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Big time. Just a terrific football game here as the St. John's Prep Eagles go on to compete, play Central Catholic next week. We may play Everett.
Yeah,
which will be exciting. And before we get there to the final sign-off tonight, let's take a look at the second half highlights. Get Crowley looking left, and he throws just the perfect pass right above Vic Otero. And hits West Rocket.
Okay, take a look at this, and take a look at Vic. Getting low, and that ball just that was a seeing eye dog right there.
All right, Finn looking, scrambling, and throws a nice pop to the...
He was so relaxed.
Oh.
So relaxed, so in control.
Victor Otero.
And there you go. There's your battering ram with brains. Look at this kid. He is a smart football player.
All right, Finn, complete
What a
solo.
move. That was a great move.
Great move. And ball pops out at the end, changes possession, and the Eagles were really in control of the game. And from that point on, it was just a hard-fought game on both sides. Just want to say thanks again to our crew and a beautiful night. And, just a game where I think Colonials really stepped up and played big-time football against a recruiting prep school in St. John's Prep, and I can't wait for next week. I can't wait to see this team again in action.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to need a few days to recover. This is a hard game, and to play a week later, I mean, there are a lot of bumps and bruises that Mr. C. It was like a revolving door out there coming out. But next week, let's see if we do play Everett. If we do, it will be at the Crimson Tide, and whoever we play, it's going to be an exciting game.
Wow, that's terrific. Well, thank you, folks. Thank you for watching this presentation of ActonTV Sports. We'll see you next week.